The sun has finally come out and we're hoping for some good weather for the next 4 days. So in the meantime, I need to get a lot of chores done. Good morning. My name's Kathleen Pate, and this is my Alabama farm life. As you can see, it's still really muddy out here, but I'm hoping here in the next couple of days it'll dry up, and hopefully we won't get any more rain for a little while. It is just a soggy, muddy mess out here right now. I finally made a decision about my travel trailer. I've actually been out here the last couple of days in the rain and cold and wetness, and I've been moving stuff out of it and cleaning it up. But the other day after all the rain, I noticed that I have a problem that I need to fix. I have discovered a leak, and of course it would have to be right on this edge, and has warped these cabinet edges. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to fix that, but I can fix the leak, and that's what I'm going to do. The first thing the directions say for this flex shot is to clean the area of all dirt and oil. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Windex and clean it up. So while I'm doing this, I'm going to go ahead and tell you the story about the travel trailer. My late husband and I purchased the travel trailer to move onto the property and live in it with our 3 dogs. That way we wouldn't impose on my mother-in-law's privacy, and we too would have our own privacy. Plus we would keep the dogs with us and they wouldn't be in the house making a mess, which dogs tend to do. So we purchased this for a reasonable price. We're going to bring it up here, fix it up, and make it our tiny home until we were able to build our own home. We had actually found a spot and we were fixing to go back to the bank and start a building loan or construction loan. Unfortunately, in January, my dog Daisy died, and in April, my husband passed away. As I said before, we had 3 dogs. Daisy passed away in January, and then we had Tank and Justice. These were both my husband's dog. Tank in particular was really attached to my husband, and when he passed away, he was just inconsolable. Except for my daughter Erin. He absolutely adores my daughter Erin. So Tank went to go live with her, and he now lives in Orlando with my daughters. All right, I think I've got it clean enough now, and I'm going to go ahead and use this flex shot. As you can see, I'm reading the directions. I'm shaking it up, looking to see. There's nowhere on here does it say shake it up, but just in case, I'm going to go ahead and do that anyway. Here I realize that there's no hole and I need to cut a hole in it. So I pull out my pocket knife. I'm going to cut the top of it off. And I notice that it screws on. So I just screw it off. Hell, why not? It's probably not the right way to do it, but at this point I really don't care. I just want to get this on and get it done. On the directions, it says this stuff could be caustic if it gets on your skin. So I'm just going to go ahead and be safe and just use a little piece of paper towel and use it to push the little nozzle down. And at this point, all I'm going to do is just gunk this all on and try to get this hole filled. I've let the chickens out already, and they're actually underneath me. They're under the ladder, under the travel trailer, and behind me, scratching and digging up and looking for worms and bugs. So that's why you hear the rooster crowing. I don't know what it is about following me around. That's what they enjoy doing. But as you can see, I'm just gunking this stuff on this Flex Shot. I'm gonna try, I don't see where it's leaking. I think after I've done all this, I found where it was leaking at, and hopefully I fixed it. But I want to make sure. I think I've got a good layer now, so I'm just going to go ahead and secure the lid, put my knife away, and it's about this time that I think that maybe I need to smooth it all down. So I'm just going to use a piece of paper towel and I'm going to smooth it out. I think I'm making a good decision going ahead and selling the trailer. As I said before, I really don't need it anymore. It just doesn't suit any of my needs. It has become a gathering place for junk. And I already have another smaller storage trailer that I purchased specifically to store my belongings in. So it's time to go ahead and finish filling it up and cleaning out this trailer and just getting rid of it, selling it. And I'm thinking either I'm just going to pay off some bills, or I may use the money for a down payment on a new trailer, a smaller, newer travel trailer for some plans that I have this summer. I think maybe this summer I'd like to travel. I haven't decided completely yet. A lot of it has to do with if I'm able to sell this travel trailer. I'm not afraid of heights much. I ended up getting some of it in my hair. Yay. And I probably didn't use this correctly, but that's okay. I got it up there. I found a bolt where the awning goes in, and it looked like there was a little bit of rust around it, so I put some of this on top of that too, to make sure that that wasn't the place where it was leaking in. We had some rain come in the other day, and it was that straight kind that gets into everything. So I'm hoping this stuff fix it. When I read up on it, it said it was good for an emergency fix. That's all I need for right now, and I'm pretty sure that's what I did. We had some rain last night, so I'm back out here on the trailer making sure everything is nice and dry. So far, everything is looking really good. The wood is still warped, but everything is nice and dry. So I'm going to call this one a win. I am very pleased. The next thing that I want to do today is to get the tires on this 1965 C10 Chevy pumped up, finally. Okay, we had some company come over, and I was not able to pump up this tire with this compressor. So I have a bigger compressor in the garage, but we're gonna have to wait and do this in the morning. So see you in the morning. One of the things I have learned is life is never simple. That is a full-size compressor. I need it to pump up the tires on the Chevy. But to get it out of the garage, I have to move the lawnmower. The battery's dead. I finally got the tractor started. I've got the compressor out here. But while I was waiting, I was playing around with this tarp that I found in the back of the truck. Well, that I found here in the junk pile and threw in the back of the truck. And I kind of draped it over, but I think I have an idea of how I'm going to do this. but I'm going to do this in another video. Well, that was unsuccessful. Neither one of the tires will pump up. They're both too low. There's air coming out from the rim. I'm going to have to take the tires off and probably take them down to a service center and have them filled up and fixed. So, fail. Big fail. But I do have a plan for this tarp, so at least I did get something accomplished today. I got my tractor started for my lawn tractor started, and so that's a good thing. But other than that, seems like a lot of work for a little bit of nothing. I'm going to go ahead and call this the end to my video today. I'm going to go ahead and include a couple of videos of my 6 little chicks. They are 3 months old now, and showing off their colors. So if you look real close, you can see how many roosters I ended up with. So if you see that, go ahead and put that down into the comments, and that will be a discussion for another day. You guys have a great day.